And I just wanna tell you how I feel. I'm pretty sure everything's been said. Someone else come around, my brain go dead. Rushing in familiar territory, leaving things unread. All the red flags gone with rose-colored glasses on your head. And yours.
It's your girls, it's your girls. Ooh, it's your girls, it's your girls. This is the In the News episode, our first one. Let's talk about this real quick. So the platform was built for us to talk about different things in the community, different things, we should be having conversations with our families and our friends and our coworkers, but we just couldn't resist but to bring you more content. We think y'all deserve more of us.
Yeah. And we got to let y'all know what's going on, because if you don't know, you gonna know.
You don't know. It is our job to tell you, because if you ain't got it, you gonna make sure you gonna get it on here.
Yeah. This also our little time to be
a little less professional.
a little ratchet.
A little ratchet, because we already a little bit unprofessional, but a little less professional.
Yeah.
Give you a little bit more sophisticated. That's what I call it.
Sophisticated. What we calling it.
What's been going on in the news, friend?
Okay, let's see what I got. Okay, we gonna start with since Christmas was just like not too long ago, Beyonce and her Beyonce Bowl is what they calling it on Netflix.
That's what they calling it.
That's what it say on Netflix when it pop up, the little thing, Beyonce Bowl, and that's what the people wristband said for the show.
These folks is funny. It's
what
NFL show and they didn't call it the
Beyonce Bowl. What you think about the Beyonce Bowl?
Beyonce is really in her league of her own, just to be for real. Ain't nobody topping Beyonce performance. The only person that might be up there right now is Bruno and Taylor.
You don't like Chris Brown?
Bruno, they not topping what she brings, bro. I'm only giving Bruno and Taylor the same level. I love Chris Brown, but he's a level just a little bit below.
Well, I'm not okay. Beehive, because they steps behind her, and that's fine. I do like Beyonce, but that wasn't the Beyonce that I wanted to see. I didn't want to see Cowboy Carter Beyonce, but I understand. I feel like, okay, she did not have a point to prove because she's Beyonce, but at the same time, the CMA people kind of snubbed her from them awards, like she ain't win. But I listened to Cowboy Carter, and it really wasn't just like full-fledged country. But I don't know, I feel like she did that to show y'all, like, I'm Beyonce, and I'm going to always be Beyonce, and no matter what y'all think or what awards y'all give or don't give, this going to be me, and I'm gonna do it over the top, and I'm going to be me and excel at it every time. But for me, I like Lemonade Beyonce, I like Sasha Fierce. I don't really like Cowboy Carter Beyonce. I did like the attire. I did that. Whoever did design that was good. I love to see her and Blue Ivy together always. But I'm kind of cool on Cowboy Carter Beyonce.
Oh, there's something that you said that kind of threw me for a loop, because it's the same people that the CMA folks were saying it is not country music. What makes country music? What is country music? We're so used to a style of the music, and we just think, oh, that's what country music sounds like. Hip hop has transformed over and over and again. R&B has transformed over and over again. Country music doesn't look just like one thing. You say that dude Shabuzi.
I love
country music.
He is, but it's just
Cowboy Carter was country music, bro.
I beg to differ, but
how was it not? Give me specifics.
I just don't. Nothing seemed country about it to me. Just because you put try to change your voice to make it sound like Jolene, that don't make it. For me, it just wasn't. It didn't give country for me. And nothing against Beyonce. I love Beyonce. I do. I like Beyonce. I get down to some Beyonce. But I just didn't like Cowboy Carter. I like her other albums. I mean, and there are songs on Cowboy Carter that I do like. I like the song with her and Miley Cyrus. It was another one I think called like Spaghetti or something like that. It's a few on there that I'll listen to, but as far as the Beyonce Bowl goes, that's not the Beyonce that I wanted to see. Like, country music aside, whatever genre you want to put that in. That ain't the Beyonce that I want to see. I like all the other Beyoncés.
I love the show. I thought the show was great. I liked how she brought the culture out for that part of the show too. I think what people fail to remember is that like there were black cowboys in history too.
The first Cowboys was black, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, but I know they were black cowboys in history, and I think she paid a great homage to that era of time. And I like how, did you notice that she had also brought in the first black female
Arkansas rodeo
queen from Arkansas, and I really thought that was dope.
It was.
You know, I think she always.
But Beyonce always, I'm gonna say she always do a good job at
yeah
giving people their flowers and stuff like that. She do a good job at that.
She's very inclusive. I love that. I personally, I'm with you. Like the Cowboy Carter wasn't my favorite Beyonce album, cool, but I also like that she does different things. I love it. I think it's great.
Well, there's that. But she did drop a date for January. And so she coming with something. I don't know if it's music or a tour or whatever.
It's gonna be something. And I can't wait. I'm gonna support it too.
So yeah.
I remember when she dropped Lemonade and I watched every video.
Me too.
Every video. I sat up in the office. I was at work.
Best revenge is show paper.
Yeah. Beyonce does an amazing job performing. Right now she's in a league of her own. I think the only two people up there again are Bruno and Taylor.
And when you say Taylor
else is a step lower.
Swift?
Yeah. Everybody else is a step lower. They not on that level at all. At all. Just want to be clear about that.
Next.
What else is in the news?
It's like old, but not. I feel like it's going to keep going until he confirm or deny their relationship status. Travis Hunter.
What do you think about it?
I think that okay, I'm going to say it is two ways. I think that she is ruining his moment or ruined his moment. But I also feel like we as people ruined his moment too because we gave her that opportunity and gave her that energy, gave her that attention and fed into it to take away from his moment. When she said what she said about she said at first she didn't like him or didn't want him and because he had a girlfriend when he was trying to talk to her. And she was like, I don't like cheaters. I don't know about y'all, but you still got with him. Nobody, of course nobody likes cheaters, but you still got with him. So
did you see why she said she got with him? Well, I'm sorry. Why Travis said they end up talking.
Why he say?
So Travis was like, he done got really cool with her brother or something like that. And if I'm not mistaken, he said that the brother saw her leave him on red on some stuff. And the brother was like, man, do you know who this is? Like you need to do X, Y, and Z. You need to holler at him. And
he said that?
Dead serious. I watched it.
And that wasn't a red flag for him?
That wasn't a red flag. I don't know. Travis is a little bit slow. He's a little bit slow. I'm just going to keep it.
I did not know that
just
was
a tiny
said.
bit.
But
because there's no way. She wasn't rocking with you from the jump. And she wasn't rocking with you until you specifically said the brother saw her leave you on red. And then the brother like, hey, man, you know who this is? You need to holler at him. And then now all of a sudden she like you. When she already said like you wasn't even her type. I think he's a great guy. He's very sweet. He's a very loyal guy, and you can tell he's very loyal because he's the number one recruit in the nation. Listen at this. He's the number one recruit in the nation. This man does not go to a Power 5. He goes to Jackson State because he commits to being coached and taught by Coach Prime. He's a very loyal guy. And his loyalty is going to be his downfall because he cannot see the red flags with his.
The girl said he sit in the car and wait for her to come outside lead the parties while her and her friend at the parties.
I didn't see nothing wrong with that comment.
I'm not sitting outside. I call me when y'all done and I'll come pick you up. I'll drop you off and I'll pick you up. I'm not sitting outside waiting.
He cares about her safety in a different way that we could never comprehend because he's a very loyal guy. I just said this. I thought that was dope. I ain't see no problem with him waiting on them and you could drink and do whatever and he's going to be her driver home. I ain't seen nothing wrong with that.
Just call me when you're ready to go. Or share your location so I can. It's just too many flags anyway that should show him, that should have showed him that like, hey, this might not be. But I just feel like the closer it got to the whole Heisman thing, the more they start honing in on every little thing she did. Like all her facial expressions, what she was saying, all the events.
I think it's because she got worse and worse over time.
But then it's like
imagine when you see somebody do one thing, you like, what the hell? And then you start looking. And then you start seeing more and more. I think that's really what happened. She put herself in the limelight.
Then did you see the clip from like, I think it was supposed to be like 2 or 3 years ago when she was dancing on the dude and dude was like holding her butt. But I mean, for me it was still wrong. I don't care if it was 2 or 3 years ago. You was with him you was with him.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he didn't know about it and that's how he got to find out about it.
And I think that's when he was at Jackson State too. It's
just like, and then the dude was making shirts. Well, with him, the picture of him and the girlfriend, and then he was making shirts with him and her. Yes, and it's just like,
it's embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if he'll ever see this, but and just in general, I can't tell nobody what to do or what not to do. But I don't know. I just hope the best because his situation is different than like the average person that take a regular person back. I mean, you shouldn't, but when you got money and that status and that add to it, for me, like, of course you want somebody that's going to be loyal no matter what level you're on in life, but at the same time, like, he's a celebrity, basically. So, you're being watched, like, just, I don't know. I hope he make the right decision for him. That's all I can say. And if his decision is to stay, I hope that works out for him.
I think for me, the only thing that I care about is just in this space. And I think some women, please hear me out when I say this. They don't know their place. They don't know their place. And I'm going to say that to say.
Back it up. Elaborate.
No, I'm not taking it back.
I'm saying back it up.
I'm finna elaborate. She don't know her place. Yes, she may be very important in his life, but in those spaces that she's cutting up in, he is the number one priority for fans. Mm-hmm. He's the number one priority for the school. And you're like you said, messing up his moment,
his image,
to make it about you.
Yeah.
And you don't know your place. You're marrying the millionaire. You're marrying the man who's about to change the entire legacy of your life and your family. You are a support figure. You are not the superstar in this relationship.
Yeah, I get what you're saying with that. Because even if she do got an attitude or issue with him, you talk about that at home. When you know it ain't no cameras around and people ain't watching you. So.
Know your place. She said what really bothered me is I watched her, like, there's two things. I watched her get in front of a camera. Well, first of all, I don't think she knew the camera was on them. Let me say that. I don't want to take away from that. But she was arguing with him right before he got on an interview. A live interview where we were watching after a football game. And then the man got on camera on the interview after he had finished arguing with his girlfriend. And he couldn't even really talk for real and answer the questions because he was still thinking. You could tell he still was caught up in what had just happened. And he couldn't even answer. He wasn't even excited. I think he had broke a record or did something really exciting. And he couldn't even be excited for his moment. The second thing, after the Heisman, it was after or before the Heisman, it was around the time. I don't know if they were at a mall, if they were at a hotel or something.
Adidas thing.
I don't know. He was signing stuff and he was taking photos of people. And she was like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? Girl, don't piss me off.
So she came back and attempted to clarify, saying that she was asking it because he had family there and some of the family wanted to go back to the hotel. I don't know. It just seemed like a little PR help to try to clean it up. She might have been telling the truth, but it just goes back to, cameras are following this man. The public is watching. The eyes are on him.
I don't even care about that. That to me, that's what we all focused on is the cameras, his celebrity status. But for me, if you know what this man got going on, why not go find yourself something to do instead of interrupting what he's doing to make it about you? So he got to focus on what you need to do.
But
she's just not a good woman.
Judging by how he is, he might be the one dragging her along, telling her to come. So he might be putting her in the position to be in front of them cameras because his love and loyalty to her.
Exactly. He may want her support, which goes back to being a good woman. Just sit there and shut your ass up and scroll.
That's why I said the cameras, like, she need to be aware of, like, yes, them
cameras don't matter, bro.
They do, though, because if they didn't,
I'm not saying that should be her main focus, the cameras, this, the cameras, that. She's just not a good person. She's not a good woman. Period. Because it don't even matter if the camera's there or not. If we was at the crib and we kicking it with some homies, why would you do that? Ain't no cameras there either.
That's true. But at least that'll be done in private.
Ain't no difference between private and public to me. It's bad, period.
I don't know. Difference of opinion.
else is in the news? 'Cause that's Travis' relationship. Let Travis take his L if he want to. They've been trying to tell him.
Do what's best for you, buddy. Whatever you decide. I can't say I'm gonna support it, but whatever's best for you and your happiness, your pockets.
Clearly, it'll be brokety broke.
So this next one kind of old too, but it happens all the time. Mariah, the scientist, and Young Thug, and how the other girl went to go see him and was telling him, which I don't even remember what she was saying. But
I love you. She told him I love you.
I don't even think he said I love you too.
He didn't say it back. He had like he was crying. He a manipulative joker.
That was very manipulative. But it's just like, girl, how you feel? Would you hold somebody down?
Let me hold you down around.
Would you hold somebody down?
If I'm married, yeah.
If you're not married,
I'll be papoose. Is that how you say his name?
Papoose.
Papoose.
I'll
be
papoose.
I'll be papoose. But I ain't fit to be Mariah. That's for damn sure. Would you hold somebody down?
No.
As soon as he go to jail, he done. It's a done deal.
You're done. What? Okay, let me back it up. Again, like you said, if you married. But even if we married, like, what did you do to be there? Like,
would you hold Remy Ma down?
What did she do?
Got in a fight and some stuff happened. I don't know, somebody got shot. I can't even really remember, but
was she like defending herself? I need to know the backstory.
When you married, it's good and the bad. Now it got to be the evil and the ugly that I'ma leave you on.
Cause you got control.
If you done hurt a kid,
things.
you done something crazy, something. I'ma hold my.
Well, that's different. That makes sense. But like, did you do something that like you just knew in your mind was dumb that you shouldn't have did? Like that you could have prevented before having to go to a prison? Like I guess that mean I ain't right. I don't know. No. It gotta be something with you along.
I'm not holding Thug down. Thug got off on some.
No.
They couldn't pin it all on him and stuff like that. I really don't know how to say that. Thug did that.
Did it or not? You could just tell if he was acting like. No, I'm not doing it.
I'm not holding Thug down. That's
I can't do it. No
Thug
jail days for me.
Thug better thug it out.
Gonna have to. Cause what? And then he tried to fix it, but it did not help when he was like he could have her if he wanted her. That don't make me feel better. That don't help the situation. Like, why would you say what? Men are so
ignorant.
No, I'm not. No jail bays for me. The answer is no. No.
Next.
Next. More relevant, more serious. America. January 1st was just a hard time for the United States. You had the New Orleans thing when the guy ran over the people.
He killed 15 people.
15 people, injured other people. And then they said like some of the Airbnbs had like bombs or something in them. Also, a Tesla truck like blew up or exploded, had something in it or something in front of the Trump Towers. I think one person died from that. And then there was like a mass shooting at like a nightclub in Queens, I think, that injured and I think killed a few people too. Why? Like, I mean, I guess we'll never know like the true why, but it's just like this is our life. This is our life. Look at me, I say life. Mm-hmm. This is our life. Like, and I've been wanting to go to New Orleans, so I just think like that could have been anywhere, anybody, anytime. That you just
did you see the video?
Yes, and I really don't know what even made me watch that because I already know I'm already an emotional person, so I really don't even know why. And I wasn't even in the headspace to watch something like that, but I just felt so bad. Like, it's just like, why? What would cause a person to just be so cruel and evil? Like, to do that to like, and it's like you shouldn't do that to anybody. But to do that to just, like, innocent people, like, literally just walking, enjoying, bringing in their new year, and you just swerve your truck and run over people. Or shoot up a club. Why? That's why now, well, not even just now, but that adds to why now I prefer our hangout sessions at home with people I know and trust and cool and don't have to be on guard around.
Yeah.
Because you just really never know. And I know it can happen. Things like that can happen. We can go to the grocery store and stuff like that can happen. But if I can try to prevent it, like I have to go get groceries. I have to go get gas. I don't have to club. I don't have to party. I don't have to. And of course, I don't want it to seem like things like that should scare people and make them not live their life. But just be cautious. Just be cautious when you do those things and go out and whatever. Because it's a scary world we live in. Cruel and evil.
Mm-hmm. There's another turn I want to take, another perspective. I think the club shooting, I don't know a lot about it, but I'm sure that's like an isolated event, and I'm sure a lot of places in America, there were some incidents on July 4th, on January 1st, because there's a lot of people coming together, you know how things go. But I think the New Orleans, I don't even know what they calling that, when him running his truck through the area, and then the Tesla truck blowing up in front of the Trump Towers. These terroristic incidents, and I know like shootings are considered that too, but those type of isolated incidents are really interesting to me, because I think as an American, we gotta like think about the violence that's about to come now with the change of, you know, power and how things are gonna function politically and how things are gonna go, because we haven't had those terroristic, you know, incidents in a I mean, at least for like mainstream like things like that. That's crazy. And then I think they said he had an ISIS flag in his car, and all the IEDs or whatever were found around New Orleans or whatever. I want to know like more so about what's the message and what are they trying to do? What's the point?
And why New Orleans?
And January 1st.
I mean, I definitely think it was a message.
And you said why New Orleans too? Like that's crazy. Like we gotta. That's what I'm thinking. Like as an American, things are really about to change for our country. It's not the safety of it, and it's gonna be really in question to me now.
Yeah, because I seen that, and I'm just like,
our politics is constantly pushing hate. There's no togetherness about it. So this is gonna be like curating a situation where there's gonna be a lot of violence and a lot of hate.
Well, they need to change the pledge because
I don't say that no more.
Indivisible, and we are very, very divisible.
The Pledge of Allegiance, and then what's the
national
anthem and stuff. I don't say that stuff no more, man. Not because I don't love my country, but because my country got some things that need to get work on and fixed.
Do your country love you?
Do my country love me? Thank you.
That's the question.
Period, Pooh. Now moving on. We ain't got to get into it with y'all on here because y'all know y'all like to watch and get in them comments and get angry. I don't give a damn. What else is in the news?
That's really all I got for now.
Yeah.
Other than, well, you brought up Papoose. Did you see that stuff with him
and Clarissa Shields?
Yeah. And
really, mom's so sour for that. Papoose and her are still married, right? Or they divorced?
Somebody claims somebody won't
sign the papers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody be sitting up lying. I just want to be clear about that. Everybody sit up and be lying. So I don't know. Mm-hmm. They need to go and finalize that and do what they gonna do.
But yeah, I don't know. If I was Clarissa, I would have just said, meet me in the ring.
It's going down. Meet me in the trap. It's going down. Meet me in mom.
Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed.
It's going down.
That's what I would have said.
She got them hands too. You know she came out a new movie.
I want to see it. I think Ryan Destiny is the yeah.
I didn't know if that was a great pick. I can't see Ryan fighting.
I can't see it either, but you never know.
Hopefully the movie's great.
I did. Mufasa. I went to go see it.
I hadn't seen it yet.
Out of 10, recommend friend. Go see it.
We were supposed to go yesterday, but I done came home, ate and went to sleep.
I always want to tell that brother. Go see it, please.
I'm going to check it out.
Please. I still ain't seen Moana 2, though. Shame on me.
Seen what?
Moana 2.
Me either.
Moana.
I'm waiting on it to come out on Disney+.
Me too.
And make way.
SZA coming out. SZA and Keke Palmer coming out of the movie.
Issa Rae got the movie that they in. Yeah, I'm excited.
They come out this
too.
month too.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to see it. Hey, did you watch the Tyler Perry movie, The 6 Triple 8?
I am so proud of him because that was like it didn't give Tyler Perry, and I love Tyler Perry, but I'm just saying it just didn't seem like that was awesome. It was awesome, and if I wasn't watching it with other people, I probably would have cried. I love that movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. It's just a movie about history. You just documenting the facts of what's going on and creating, a little more drama in it to make it good. But I really enjoyed it. Kerry Washington went off and she told him, "Over my dead body."
That she went off. She said, "You have to be perfect."
I love the way, and I know some people was like they didn't like her accent or whatever, but I thought the movie was great.
I did too. I liked it.
I had somebody tell me that movie trash, yada yada, but I don't go back and forth with people who really don't watch movies for real.
No, I definitely wouldn't say it was trash. I liked it, and I enjoyed seeing I don't know her real name. The main girl, not Kerry Washington, but the one that played on Sisters. I enjoy seeing her in that outside of because I'm so used to being Karen. Yeah. I don't like Sisters. And she did really good. They all did a good job. I love that movie. I liked it. So.
Would you, I wish, I see stuff like that and I wish I lived in a different time period.
I do not, because I'm thinking as a black woman, would I really have wanted to go to in that time? No. I don't want to go today, but especially in that time, that took a lot of courage. You was bravery.
Yeah, you have to be a different type of individual to be,
So shout out to them.
Successful and to be respected back then.
Shout out to him. She was gonna get Carrie was gonna get her respect. You gonna put some respect on her now.
Just a little bit, little respect.
Yeah, I liked it. I really did.
Me too, man. I thought it was great.
I think that's what's happening.
It's pretty much
what's in the news for today.
Well,
that's all we got for y'all. We didn't really talk about how we was gonna end this.
Well, we just jumped on here and just said we gonna give y'all a new in the news segment. We want y'all to, feel like y'all can come pull up when the mess. We ain't just with the mess, but when there's some things popping off, we want to be able to talk about that too.
And we want y'all feedback. If it's something we say y'all agree with, disagree with, want to chime in on, comment. Let us know.
Give us a little chatter.
Don't be too harsh. She don't care. I'm a little sensitive. She don't really care. Sometimes y'all be being mean to us. I be screenshotting. She be like, friend, just
I ignore it. Don't mean nothing to me.
I be like, but they say, look at this.
They still watched.
They watched.
All right. Thank y'all for pulling up.
See y'all next Friday.
Peace.
She like who you, I say a big old P, but baby, you gon' see. Just sit back and relax while I roll up this Swisher Lee. They be talking, but don't want no static, keep a shock with me. Do this shit without no mask and your mom on the shopping spree. Life insurance come in handy when you pop it a lot. Rest in peace, that Joe, he used to pop it a lot. A smooth from the mill would get him home, all he got. Would take your, yeah, my dog did that shit a lot. Don't know Kung Fu, but might just chop me down a panda. Probably got him mad, they think I'm talking about Amanda. Real cool, big boy always up his standards. Been through a lot up on them blocks, ain't too much I can't handle, but in that field.
We ain't got chat, but we gon' get it.
We ain't got it yet, but we gon' get it.
Cause y'all know how we gon' get it. We gon' grind, and grind some more.
Alright, bro.
I thought y'all wanted to get it. Y'all don't wanna get it?
Hey, pull up on us. Monday, every Monday.
Y'all don't wanna
we
get
drop
it?
an episode.